Amazement Square anywhere. I'm Miss Christa.
I'm Miss Rachel.
And today we're looking at the tiniest workers in the museum, our worker bees.
That's right, Miss Christa. We have two honeybee hives here in Bee in the Know. We have our round observational hive and our book hive over here. And you're right, actually outside the museum, most of the bees you're going to see are worker bees. Now, just to let you know, there are three different types of bees in a hive. The majority of them are worker bees, which are the small ones that you can see. You might occasionally see a bigger bee called the drone. You will never see the queen outside of the hive though. She's got a pretty good life. She stays inside, she lays eggs, she gets taken care of. It's a good life to be a queen bee. But you're right, the worker bees are the ones you're going to see outside this time of the year. It's springtime, so there's lots of flowers blooming, so we have our foragers, is what we call them, going out, gathering pollen and honey to bring back to the hive. You can see we've got a tube here where our bees can go in and out, and this time of the year you normally see them in the afternoon bringing in lots of pollen. They use that pollen to make bee bread, which is their main source of protein, and of course the nectar to make honey.
Okay, so they bring the pollen back to the hive, and where does it go when they need to make that bee bread?
Very good question, Miss Christa. So what they build is comb. So beekeepers call it honeycomb because when you're looking for honey, this is where you find it. Their entire hive is made of honeycomb. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames, looks like a comb here. Now the comb is made out of wax, which the bees make actually by taking nectar and converting the sugar into flakes of wax in a special gland in their abdomen. And then once they can get those wax sheets out, they chew them up and turn it into the comb. And it's kind of an interesting shape, don't you think, Miss Christa?
Yeah, I think I count 6 sides, so that would be hexagons, right?
Absolutely. Although the cells, which are the little spaces where the honey and the nectar goes, actually start out round, and as they are chewed and molded, they kind of get squished into hexagons. I think you were doing an experiment with that earlier, weren't you?
That's right. I have these pom-poms right here, and we can see when I take one out, they are round to start out with, but as you press lots of pom-poms into one space that we have in this jar lid, they kind of get that hexagon shape as they're all pressed together.
Okay.
I have another experiment, a little creation I made. It's a tessellation of hexagons, which is what the bees are making. So a tessellation is a pattern of shapes where there's no space in between, so all the shapes are pressed perfectly against each other. And the reason that they make this shape is actually because it's really efficient. So nature and these bees are really smart because it has the smallest surface area to volume ratio. So that means they're not spending a lot of energy on creating that wax, and they're getting a lot of payoff. So the volume is all that honey or bee bread, whatever they want to store in there. So it's a pretty efficient shape.
Yeah, or even a bigger little cell for those baby bees to grow, because that's where the queen lays her eggs too, it's inside the cells.
That's so cool. So they're using honeycomb, well, comb, for a lot of different purposes, not just honey.
So how did you make that, Miss Christa?
Well, all you need to make your own honeycomb tessellation is scissors, tape or glue, and toilet paper tubes. Would you like to hold this?
I sure will.
I have a toilet paper tube right here. I cut it like so, and then you can fold it into 3 folds so that you get 6 sides and you get that hexagonal shape, and you can add it to your honeycomb.
Wow. I bet it's actually a pretty strong shape, hexagons too. I wonder how tall you could build it.
There are lots of different ways that you could play with this. You could even explore the life cycle of bees, because the queen bee does lay the eggs in there and then they turn into larvae.
Right, and then the larvae pupate and eventually a full-grown bee comes out. So if you want to learn more about the life cycle of bees, we do have all that information in our downloadable today.
That's right. So we can't wait to see what kind of bee creations you come up with. Don't forget to leave some comments or some feedback for our video below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our content. And we'll see you next time
on Amazement Square anywhere.